Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn February 20th, 2023. Today's Mercury-Jupiter transit can produce good news, particularly about education, publishing, business income, or friendship. You're feeling readier to share happiness or helpful information. There can be some struggle with your perception of a matter early today, but you're coming out on top as the day advances. You feel encouraged to think in the most favorable terms. You have a bigger, more optimistic view of social and happiness goals right now. It's a good time to present ideas, make plans, and think in big terms. Relationships get a boost as you find yourself on the same page as someone special. Prepare for a glorious heartfelt hope, aspiration, or dream to be on the table. Contemplate at this moment how you'd like to transform your love life to glorious new levels of tremendous happiness. As mental Mercury, your planetary ruler, dances in a sextile with Jupiter in your solar house of friendships, you may have a winning day to reach a big goal, so bring your sweetheart along. Money will likely happen, too, so revel in the moment, brainstorm, and consider where you stand and where you'd like to go. Only you hold the power to lead your future. Know what is important to you and focus on it now. Your professional journey could go anywhere. It might be time to follow your ideas and to see where your conversations may lead, and Mercury in Aquarius sextiles Jupiter in Aries today. Since Jupiter is positively influencing your networking opportunities and professional aspirations, you may feel more confident than usual about all that you can accomplish. This hope could help you open up about where you want your career path to go, since Jupiter will be aligned with Mercury. Have an open mind about your journey, since it could be incredibly individualistic. That the moon is spending its final hours in your financial sector aligned with Pluto is a given, for they have aligned here every 4 weeks since the planet of change and revolution returned in 2008. However, after nearly 15 years, Pluto is leaving next month, making it even more important to remain emotionally and intuitively engaged while listening to your financial instincts and imagination. You may surprise yourself today. It could suddenly be time for you to shine, like the sun peeking through the clouds. You could light up a room when you least expect it. Have a good time with this. Maybe it's time to treat yourself to a little bit of online shopping. A new moisturizer would be a good idea, or perhaps some earrings or a new hat. Something to accentuate your head, which is where your heat energy radiates. One of the greatest gifts you have is your ability to communicate and express yourself. When it comes to making a good living, this can either work to your advantage or be your undoing. While you are sure to talk the talk, do you follow it up by walking the walk? In other words, are your actions as active as your intentions? On this day, consider whether or not you are actively doing what needs to be done in order to meet your goals. Before leaving your financial sector today, the moon will align with Pluto, as it has done every 4 weeks since the planet of change and revolution returned in 2008. The difference this time is that this isn't just the moon's first visit since Mercury left last week, leaving you with a smart head for money, but ending the more active push that money matters get each year, but just as after nearly 15 years Pluto is preparing to leave next month. This makes it important to listen to your financial instincts, and especially where it relates to change. Just 2 days after leaving your relationship sector, where it clashed with Mars in Gemini, the moon's return to an adventurous part of your chart today puts them back in harmony. While this won't take away from the chance this left you with to become more emotionally engaged on the relationship front, a friendly aspect to Mars and to planets in your romantic sector over the next few days will give the spirit of romance a boost. Our eyes in the sky. Today marks the beginning of the sun's transit into the dreamy and intuitive sign of Pisces. This cosmic shift encourages us to tap into our creative impulses and connect with our emotions on a deeper level. Over the next month, we can expect to experience a heightened sense of artistic inspiration, sentimental introspection, and tender expressions of love. Although there may be some moments of frustration during this period, the prevailing energy will be one of calmness and tranquility as we embark on new projects and creative endeavors. It's a time to trust our intuition and allow our imaginations to run wild, unhindered by practical concerns or limitations. So, take a deep breath and let yourself relax into the sweet energy of the day. Embrace the beauty and magic of this Piscean season, and allow it to inspire you in ways you never thought possible. The next 30 days are sure to be a journey of self-discovery and creative expression, so buckle up and enjoy the ride. As we move into the mid-afternoon, the Sun begins its annual journey through Pisces, the mystical and idealistic sign of the zodiac. This transit will last for the next month, and during this time, we are called to tap into our spiritual and creative sides, shining brightest when we are in tune with our innermost selves. Under the influence of Pisces, our ego-driven desires take a back seat, allowing us to experience a greater sense of compassion and empathy for those around us. As boundary lines blur, we become more sensitive to the feelings and emotions of others, inspiring us to approach life in poetic terms and find beauty in the world around us. For those of us who are artistically inclined, this season offers a prime opportunity to flex our creative muscles and bring our imaginative ideas to life. However, it is important to be vigilant about who we trust and the ventures we commit to. While our altruistic tendencies may lead us to go above and beyond for others, we must remember to prioritize our own well-being and ensure that our efforts are not taken advantage of. It is also important to be aware of the martyr archetype that can arise under this influence. While selfless actions can be admirable, we should not expect rewards or recognition for them. Instead, we should find fulfillment in the act of giving itself. In summary, Pisces season offers a time of spiritual exploration, creative expression, and heightened empathy. Let us embrace the energy of this season, while also being mindful of our boundaries and priorities. In a matter of a minute, the Aquarius moon and Mercury come into alignment, bestowing upon us the ability to establish meaningful emotional connections with those around us. This is a highly favorable moment to engage in sincere and heartfelt conversations with loved ones, acquaintances, and even strangers. While this cosmic transit promotes open and authentic communication, we should be cautious not to become overly attached to our own convictions. Fortunately, the conjunction of these planets in Aquarius imparts a sense of objectivity, which helps us maintain a balanced perspective. However, we may experience occasional bouts of moodiness, driven by sentimental impulses. Additionally, as the Sun moves into Pisces, we must be mindful that our emotions may cloud our decision-making abilities. It is essential to remain grounded during this time and avoid making impulsive choices based solely on our feelings. Instead, we should seek a healthy balance between our emotional impulses and our rational thinking, so we can make the most of this celestial event. In summary, this astrological alignment can help us foster genuine connections, but we must be mindful not to let our emotions lead us astray.